In this lesson, we are going to do setup and installation, and we are also going to write a hello world program. So the first step is to install a VS Code on your system. So I will follow the guidelines for Microsoft Windows. Next, we will install Microsoft C++ build tools. Then we will install Rust, and finally we will install a couple of extensions in VS Code. So let's get started. So first of all, you need to install VS Code. So I have already done that. Once you have done that, you come here and install Microsoft C++ build tools. So just click on this link. There is another way to go through Microsoft Visual Studio route, but I will follow the first one. And once you are here, you can see a download link on the top of the page. So we will click that and we will download it. So now the file has been downloaded. So open it and it will start the installation process. So click continue. Then it will first download and then installation will start. Now the installer has installed, and you will get this window. So make sure you select the C++ build tools from here, and then on the right hand side you will see some components selected, so leave it as it is, and you will see roughly 6.4 GB of space required. Now C++ build tools installation will, so it will take some time. So we wait for the downloading and installation to complete. The installation is almost complete, and now it's done. So you can click launch here. So it's now installed. Next we will install Rust. So go to this site, rust-lang.org, tools install. So I will install 64-bit version for this Windows system. And then click on the exe file. And proceed with installation. So once installation finishes, it makes changes to the path environment variable. So we will verify that whether cargo/bin has been added to the path or not. So let's first wait for it to finish. So now the installation is complete. You see it has installed a number of components like cargo, rust C. So now we can check the version. First check the path, and you can see cargo/bin has been added here. Now we will check the version. So if you type rust c -version, rustup -version, and it shows some version, then you are good to go. Next, open your Visual Studio Code, and we will install a couple of plugins. So first is the Rust. So install it, and then we will use Cargo to create a project. So I will go to Rust projects and create a new project, Cargo new hello world, and it will create a folder hello world with all the initialized files. So you can see it has created a folder hello world, and if you look into it, you see a source folder and cargo.toml file. So let's open this folder in Visual Studio. So it's in C, Rust projects, and then hello world, and it loads the project. So you can see a source folder where there is a main.rs initialized to hello world, and the Visual Studio says some components not installed, so we install it. So first time it will take some time, since this is the first time we are running it in Visual Studio Code, VS Code. So it has installed the component RLS. Next, if you see in the cargo.toml, you see a name of the project, you see edition, which is 2018, and then you see one version and other details. And next, if you open, if we run this main.rs, which is the main Rust file. So if you go to this run and debug, it says that don't have a debug. So it will automatically show you code LLDB. So it will enable the debugging of Rust using VS Code. So we will install it. And once it's installed, we will try to run and debug it again. So now it's completed. So we will go to this debug tab. So this is some Visual Studio specific complaint. So it will create a launch.json file. So you can ignore this part for now. So let's run it again, and this time it should be fine. So we will go to this debug tab and run again, and now you see hello world printed here. So we have created our first hello world project, and if you make changes, it will be accordingly reflected in the output. So let's run it again, and it's there. And now we will try to put a breakpoint and a local variable so that we can see its value while debugging. So let x equal to 10, and we will also print it. And this execution will pause at this breakpoint once we run it. This is the benefit of using an IDE. And now it pauses, and you can see the value of this local variable 10, and when you can continue execution. So this way we have completed our hello world program.